Okay, I want to explain some question in your workbook, but I didn't mention in my class. Okay, first look at this question. Um, the graph of the function f is shown above. What is the limit when x approaches -1, f of x, right? So first we have look what happens, the limit when x approach -1, right? Maybe I just write when x approach -1, what happened to f of x? When x approaches -1, you see here the value of f of x, which is y, is approaching 2. Approaching 2, however, it's from below. It's only from below, like 1.9, 1.99, but not over 2, right? So I can say when x approaching -1, the f of x will approach 2 from below to negative. Okay, so I can rewrite this limit, become x approaches 2 from below of f of x. So this directly equals this. So if you see it, f of x approach 2 from below, that's from left hand side, the value of f of x approaches 5. Okay, so the answer is 5. So sometimes we have to check each function, what the behavior of that function, and then go to the next step by step. Okay, and on your workbook, this page, okay, first question 14. All right, the limit x approach 0 negative. Okay, 0 negative. So you can directly write like this is the limit x, because 0 plus 2 is 2. So, but because it's from below, so you also from 2 negative from below of f of x, right? And approach 2 from below, so the answer is 1. Okay, so this question, the answer is 1. Second, x approach -1 from negative side. Approach -1 from negative side, that approach, the value of x approach 1 from below. However, that would be x squared. From below, that means you get close from -1.1, get it closer to -1 become -1.01 and 1.001 and going on. This is the value of x when it approached -1 from below. What happened to x squared? The x squared will become positive. That's 1.21. Does something, but the main point is it is always greater than 1, but getting closer to 1. Okay, so when the limit x approaching negative from below, the x squared approach 1 from above. So that can be the limit x approach 1 from above. You see from 1.21 become 1 point something, but greater than 1 of f of x, right? So if you see the graph from approaching 1 from positive side, so that becomes 0, because here from positive side. So that's why the answer is 0, but not 2. Okay, this is a bit tricky, but you have to think about the behavior of x squared. Same for question 17. Question 17, x approach 2 from negative side, approach 2 from negative side, this left side, so that becomes the f of x will approach 1 from below. So you can write approach 1 from below of f of x. Why? Because if the x approach 2, the value of y approach 1 from below. Okay. And then approach 1 from below, so it's this side, so become 2. Next, when x approaching 2 from positive side, 2 from positive side. That actually equals -1, right? So that equals f negative 1. It's not approach because the value is fixed. It's -1, no approaching. So that's f1. f1 is here, so the answer equal to. Because there's a horizontal straight line. That means no matter what you plug in, 2.1, 2.01, 2.001, the value of y is always -1. So I would remove the limit because the value is a fixed number, just -1. All right, the last one. This one is also tricky. When x approaches 0, so we think about what happens to x approach 0, the g of x. Right? G of x will also approach 0. But what happened to g of x square? What happens when x approaches 0? It will also approach 0. However, because x squared is a positive number, so I would say they will approach 0 from positive side because g of x squared is positive. So it's approach 0 from right side. So you can write equals and then +1. So that's x approach 0 from positive side. Positive side, 0 plus 1. That equals the limit x approach 1 from positive side of this x. This is x. All right. X approach 1 from positive side, the value of y is 0. Okay, there's so many other different type of questions. If you still don't understand, you can let me know. I can make a video or explain in the class. Also, whenever you do your workbook, you have questions, let me know. I will try to explain because sometimes this type of question is not in our class note. Okay. Thank you for watching.